at that. Much more fun. Oh, look at that cool like thing right there. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Chicken.
Hey, I'm Kat.
Yes, you are. And welcome back to another episode of Chicken and Cat React. Now, the last time we did a Rammstein video, we did Benzene. We got an amazing response from the community. I mean, that was over 4,000 views in like a week and a half to 2 weeks, which is way better than this channel's ever done. We gained a lot of subscribers for it. We got a lot more requests for more Rammstein. So thank you to Mark K and JJ Schmiel78, who kind of collabed. Mark K had suggested we did Sonne and something more recent, and JJ Schmiel was talking about the Moscow show and basically the staging of it, and said that that was any song from that concert would be great, so that's why we picked this one today. This was the best version of the video we could actually find. It's kind of up in the rafters, but JJ had said that if you were kind of up near the nosebleeds, you get like the full effect of everything a little bit better. So this was the video that I went with. I had the most views. We will link it in the kind of info with the video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. This is Sonne. We just listened to this album recently. It's off the Mutter album.
Sure.
The one that I said it'll teach you how to count to 10 in German.
And I still don't know how.
You still don't know how. Well, you'll learn something if you can hear it. There we go. All right, hopefully the audio is good. If it's not, sorry guys. It's like an intro. It's the intro.
No. It's not what I was.
Oh, look at that. Much more fun. Oh, look at that cool like thing right there. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. What did you say?
It's toasty. I
Mortal Kombat throwback. Toasty.
I do appreciate the fire. Living in 2021, seeing that many people together.
You said the same thing the last video too.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
People
show up for Rammstein, dude. It doesn't matter.
That's great. I just like the amount of anxiety it gives me. Also, like, I'm not a mosh pit
just
person.
think a little over a year later, right?
Yeah, like I'm just in awe that was even a thing that people could do, and I don't know when that will be a thing again.
I remember one of the people that was commenting on our video said that their Chicago tour in the U.S. was rescheduled for like October or something, and they were hoping that they would still be on and they'd go. They just posted like a couple of videos about like shows being canceled before that. So hopefully, people are vaccinated by then and we get stuff going with it. And hopefully that viewer gets their experience, because
totally.
I mean, being deprived of that would suck.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
But
Here's hoping, but yeah,
but
but the fire is cool. I love that.
Fire is amazing.
That's nice.
The staging immediately is a huge upgrade on what we saw last time. I mean, the benzene thing was kind of cool with like the gas can and everything, the pump, but just the like sheer beauty of this with the fire and with that, like, I like whatever that is with the lighting, like the circular thing. They got the Rammstein logo, the official logo on the background there. The R with the kind of cross looking thing there. That is their official logo.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Yep, the shirt I have over there has them in the sleeve, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, let's continue. The crowd is singing the song.
Yeah.
They're doing the verse. Every time they count that number, the chorus is Yeah, so it's I like the kind of like call response thing they have going on with the audience here. The audience is doing some verses, and then they do the part where they shout out the numbers in the chorus every time they're counting up. Like the audience does the counting, and then he does the singing response kind of thing. So it's kind of I hadn't thought of it before. This is a really good kind of interactive song to have with the audience in that way, because they have the kind of like different parts and stuff like that. That I think it's usually like Richard would be kind of like, I guess, growling into the like counting part there. So he would there, instead of having him do that, the audience is just doing it, which is a cool way to kind of interact, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For those who do not speak German, do you look up the lyrics?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
There's a whole website dedicated to like
Makes sense.
Looking up the lyrics and stuff. Like it's an official. I think it's like on Herzlied.net, which is another one of their songs.
I didn't know if you were like guessing at that point. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They have like the side by side, so you can like see how the words translate.
Okay.
You learn new languages.
You could, you could learn German.
I learned how to count to 10. There you go, from this song.
Sure, yeah.
Pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah.
All right, it just shows again, music is so universal that like you don't have to know the language to enjoy the music and kind of get the feel of it, you know?
Like K-pop.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like K-pop. Sure. All right, let's go ahead and continue. That's a great question. I do not know how many people are there. That is a giant venue.
Luzniki? I'm butchering that.
Yeah, why don't you look that up?
Russian.
And again, I really just want to take the time to really just appreciate the choreography with the pyrotechnics here of like every time in this song that a new number is like chanted by the audience, that's when the burst of flame comes out. It's so well choreographed. I mean, to do that with like that level of pyrotechnics is a very difficult professional thing to do.
Yeah, it's Disneyland status.
It is, absolutely. This is rivaling Disneyland with their pyrotechnics right here.
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty awesome.
Seating capacity of that stadium is 81,000. Wow.
So that's very close to... What's seating capacity? But does that include standing room too? Because if that doesn't include standing room, there's well over 100,000 people there.
It was a quick take, but it does have 4.7 stars on Google, 20,000 reviews.
Oh, that looks like a beautiful venue. I will say that looks like a gorgeous
venue.
No,
it costs 350 million. What is the Russian currency for money?
I don't know.
You guys know. You know it.
You guys know it.
Something with an R?
It's not a ruble, is it?
Anyway.
I don't know. Look at it. Yeah, it costs a good amount of money.
It costs a lot of money.
And it was a good investment because that is a gorgeous looking stadium, and it's really helping and doing a service to the kind of staging that we have here with this pyrotechnic display. So it's very nice. All right, let's continue. I'm in. I like the balconies here with the thing too, right there on the side. Like kind of like ladders for the, I guess, for the stage hands or the pyrotechnics or something like that. It's really beautiful with the lighting.
Where's the sparkly guy? Oh, there he is. I got it. Sorry. What's his name?
Flake.
Flake?
Yeah.
Like flakes, like...
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Hot. Nice.
I want to pause it and just kind of go to the keyboard choir kind of function vocal solo there. That's kind of like that childlike voice, that like haunting kind of thing going on there. was an interesting kind of thing there with everybody just kneeling on the stage, everyone quiet, enjoying it. Kind of just like really, it's almost like paying tribute to it, because I know this really does, in many ways, like evoke like nuclear death in a way. So the fact that they're doing that with the thing, it shows how much the artists connect with the song. And I want to kind of go back to it really quick. I want to see, was the audience silent when that was happening too?
Hey, I don't know what the song's about. I don't speak German, but I can if you like. Do you get the reference? No? That's fine.
All right, let's check it out. There's some cheering. And everybody fell silent with the song.
What is the song about?
That's a great question. It's really layered, to be honest, from what I remember.
Oh my gosh.
So I feel like I had heard something. I could be completely wrong. Now, the Mutter is a weird layered concept album. It's like this thing where there's like...
Mother.
Yeah, and it's like this idea of like clone people in some kind of like war, and it's like kind of post-apocalyptic. It's like a whole thing going on. There's a lot of things involved in it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this song had something to do with like a bomb dropping or like nuclear, like kind of like, you know, things going off. And it's supposed to evoke that. It's like comparing like the blowing up of things, or like the nuclear like kind of like effect to like the sun and the brightness and the energy and the heat of the sun.
Okay, sure.
Which is why it's called Sonne. And like at this point they're like counting until like the bomb drops. So that's why they're counting. It's like 1, here comes the sun, it's like that kind of thing.
That's scary.
Yeah. And
that's
so
fun.
that little kind of haunting bridge is like when yeah,
it makes more sense now. I obviously
and so yeah, and like I just wanted to, again, really appreciate, I always say like how amazing Rammstein fans are and how like great people are and how well they treat each other at the concerts. The fact that possibly 100,000 plus people audience was completely silent during that like bridge right there was pretty awesome. The fact that you have like pretty much dead silence at that point. It's a lot of respect for the band and for the art of the song. There's the sparkles. Got the jumpsuit on for Flake.
I like it. Nice.
I like the added part of the song here.
It must be so hot, like on the stage. Super theatrical. I would happily sit in a seat because I'm old now. Like even as we speak, my back's like a little wonky.
Or this guy sitting there.
Yeah. I would absolutely sit there if concerts are ever a thing again.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, if you're going to be near the stage or one of the band members, obviously, you cannot be prone to heat stroke. It's going to be hot as hell up there.
That's a lot of stamina, and they're like...
Yeah, they're in their 50s.
I'm tired. I'm not even 30, technically. I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, we said it in the last video. I mean, Till is ripped. He's in great shape. So...
Same.
The rest of the crew, I mean, you got Flake on his treadmill usually. He's got great cardio, obviously. A drummer always has to have good cardio in a song, typically. There are a few exceptions, probably. But for the most part, most drummers are in fantastic shape. I mean, Richard is pretty ripped looking too. I mean, like a kind of skinny buff kind of thing. Mm. So, yeah, I mean, these, as a whole, I would say, I haven't seen a lot of Paul, but Paul's probably okay shape too. But yeah, I don't know. I think as a whole, they're probably in great shape to be doing that in their 50s, have that kind of stamina, give that kind of energy, that performance with that kind of heat. and command the audience the way they do. It's
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of people.
There are a lot of people there.
It's a lot of people, guys.
But yeah, thoughts leading that. I mean, that was my first time actually seeing that performance personally. So,
Wild.
yeah, that was cool.
Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, I mean, I know the song like the back of my hand, but yeah, I picked up on the details right away. It was such fantastic staging. But I mean, what do you expect from Rammstein? It's always gonna be great staging.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I hear.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think about that? Other than that would be an awesome concert to go to in the nosebleeds there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would get my like a martini and like some nachos, and I would hang out. Absolutely. I would love to do it. Again, 2023. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe they come out to our neck of the woods. Maybe could get into that. Good luck. They'll be sold out so quickly.
Know. I like the fire though. I mean, I always love fire. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're super theatrical, which I enjoy. I feel like, not that, like, My Chemical Romance, like, bit off of them, because, I mean, they're two separate genres, but I feel like a lot of the more emo bands like them, they did a lot of firework. I don't know if they were influenced by them or just they like fire too, but I like fire too.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen some bands like even back to the 80s do some pyrotechnics, but nobody does it like that.
It's
like
aggressive.
It's so, I mean, it matches the music so well, too.
No, absolutely.
It
makes sense, especially he's a trained pyrotechnic, right?
Yeah, he ended up licensing himself and getting all that kind of stuff. And
so
I think I read somebody in the comments saying like he basically went through his own licensure in his own way, like kind of created his own kind of thing with it. So, I mean, they just want to make sure there was safety. There was like an accident in one of the things, and yeah, when it happened, like he actually went and like rescued some people, like pulled some people out of it, from what I've heard.
Is there a video of that?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to get into that, but yeah, he's they care a lot about the fans, and he wanted to make sure he was licensed for that kind of stuff, and that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And so he went out and kind of did his own thing with that. So that was kind of cool.
So he designs all of it?
I think they have their own set designers.
Oh, yeah.
From what after I read it and researched it, I think that I want to say, forget who it was now off the top of my head. Now that I'm on the spot, but I think it might have been their drummer is actually more involved with some of the staging and sets and like the actual what do you call it, the wardrobe. But yeah, anyway, if you guys like the video, please let us know. Let us know your comments. If you guys got any more shows you want us to see or any other bands you guys want us to check out, let us know. Please share and help grow the community, get some more subscribers for us so that we can keep doing what you guys like us doing and we can see some more bands together. All right, you guys have a great day.
Bye.